Delete. Alrighty. Let's get straight to this video, man. My bad, man. You feel me? These all the rappers that, know what I'm saying? They didn't off themselves in their music. You feel me? To the point where they told the public they was dying before they died. So it's like that's on some telepathic type shit. You feel me? Like I can't even like talk, but that's what that's on. We about to go on and start this video. Give you niggas my thoughts on how I feel about these niggas speaking on death. I do it too. So it is what it is. We gonna see.
Foreshadowed their own death. Let's get right into it. Death is the only thing in life that is one.
Hello. I thought you was real. I thought you was real. I thought you was realer than that. I thought you was realer than that. Uh.
100% guaranteed. Everybody watching this video as I speak knows that one day their time will come. Even though everyone knows that one day they're going to pass, nobody knows when that day would be. Death is the ultimate mystery. It creeps up on you when you least expect it, at least in most cases. Believe it or not, some people have actually been able to foreshadow their own death. Strangely, those people usually end up being celebrities. Somehow, someway, these people knew death was coming for them. I believe there's a dark reason for this, as we know these celebrities pay the ultimate price for their fame and fortune. In today's episode, we will be looking into some rappers that all foreshadowed their own death through their music. We would try to dig deep to discover just how these people knew their day was coming. The first artist we're going to be talking about is the Brooklyn legendary rapper Biggie Smalls. In the 90s,
Let me get my first take on this, right? Honestly, the niggas that speak on their death in the music is niggas that know that they're not living righteous. They know that they're not doing what they supposed to do to keep living. So it's like, it's not that they speaking on death. It's like the lifestyle that they is like portraying. It's not equaling up to like life forever, like eternal life. Like, no, your lifestyle that you're living up to is literally like going to get you smoked within the next 600 days, 100%. You got 2 more years to live. Like, if you want to be in the streets type shit, you knowing like you have 2 years max if you in the streets, 100%. Thought wise, if you skip 2 years, you won 100%. Like, if you make it past that 2-year mark, you like, oh, I'm a real street nigga for real. Now you got 2 more years to worry about. You feel me? It's a never ending cycle. So when it comes to these niggas, okay, I marked off the street niggas. So let's mark off the drug poppers and shit like that. Or niggas like XXXTentacion. X talked about his music because he know that he wasn't a good person. He talked about death in his music. He know that he wasn't a good person. And if he was tested at any moment, he was going to be the bad person in that situation. Clearly, X was the bad person in that situation minus the robbers. You feel me? X didn't give up his bag. X had somebody in his car with him. Like, he didn't give up his bag. So it's like, X, you could have gave up your bag. So X knew that he was going to potentially die because nobody was taking nothing from him. You feel me? So when it comes to a pill popper now, this is the third category. When it comes to a pill popper, this is self-explanatory. Saying that they're going to die in their music, like they're kind of like predicting their death before they die. When it comes to those type of people, their lives aren't really that. They're not on the right track, of course. Like me. I smoke all day. I'm not on the right track, 100%. So it's like, the life not on the right track. So, of course, we're going to talk, and we're going to try to see if we can skip it. But none of us is God. And I'm going to end it right there. Like, you can't skip your death date 100%, but you can do your best by informing others that you're going through something and you can feel it. That's it. Let's start this video.
Biggie was the hottest rapper in the East Coast, dropping several massive hits that made him a superstar. Right at the heights of his career, The unexpected would happen as tragedy struck the rapper. On March 9th, 1997, Biggie Smalls left a Los Angeles club with his entourage. They got into two vehicles, with Biggie being driven in the first vehicle. The vehicle that Biggie was in would stop at a red light when suddenly things went completely left. There are two reports of what happened next. One report, which is the most popular, and the one that's primarily reported, which states that an Impala pulled up beside Biggie, pulled out a piece, and let go 4 times at Biggie. The other report was by an eyewitness who was Biggie's security guard, who claims the vehicle didn't drive up on Big, but instead was waiting for them parked on the corner. According to him, when Biggie's vehicle pulled up, he pulled out and let go at Biggie. Biggie's entourage then got out of the vehicle, checked on Biggie, and realized he had been hit 4 times. His entourage then rushed him to the hospital, where unfortunately, he wasn't able to be saved. This was a tragedy that shocked the hip-hop community forever, and an outcome that no one could have ever predicted. Well, no one except for one person in that car that night, Biggie Smalls himself. Biggie, since the beginning of his career, has been predicting his own ending. His very first album was called Ready to Die, as if he knew that this rapper journey was going to lead to his ultimate death. This is exactly what I believe, and if we look at some of the songs on this album,
So I don't think that, they be like, oh, these rappers are dying. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about a nigga worrying about me in public, cause I'm not portraying myself as a street nigga. I'm not portraying myself carrying all this jewelry and shit. I promise you, when I get my money, when I get that right amount of money, they be like, Woody, you need a chain. You won't see me with that fucking chain though. Nigga be like, Woody, you need a chain for a tax write-off. I'm like, alright, that's about it. You won't see me with that chain. So it's like, these black niggas that's dying are calling it. They calling for it. It's like they bored or something in life. So it's like, they bored with life. So they promote they bullshit on the other people's life. That's it. You won't ever see me out here putting my life on, putting myself in a bad situation. I'm not gonna stretch this topic.
we can further see my point. On the Ready to Die album, the number 6 song on the album was called Ready to Die. In that song, Biggie raps, "My stuff is deep, deeper than my grave, G. I'm ready to die, and nobody can save me. F the world, F my moms and my girl. My life is played out like jury curls, and I'm ready to die." These lyrics are extremely revealing, and I'm going to break the whole thing down. The first thing that caught my attention was the first line of that bar. "My stuff is deep, deeper than my grave, G." In this line, he is referring to his
This stuff is deep, deeper than my grave. Nigga, that mean when you die, you gonna be suffering you gonna be suffering while you not here, bro? Is that what you mean? Oh, Lord. Come on now. You ain't sold your soul too, Biggie. I just did the Drake series, man. This is crazy.
his grave. He then goes on to rap his life is played out and that he's ready to die. In these lines, he was openly telling his fans his life is played out, which I believe he is referring to his life being scripted, as he claims he knew his end was coming and he was even ready for it. This is the 6th song on his album, and he is referring to his life being scripted and that he was ready to die.
If this nigga bring up, because 6 is the 6th numeral that called the devil and the devil came to, I don't want to hear all that 6 numeral shit. Get straight to the point, bro. You ain't disappoint me with that Drake video. You better not disappoint me with this.
Last song on the album was called S Thoughts, and in that song again, Biggie is talking about his upcoming death. In the opening lines, he rapped, "When I die, F it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of S, it ain't hard to effing tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goody-goodies dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies." Once again, not only did Biggie rap about his death, but he also referred to wanting his final resting place to be hell. Biggie knew he was going to be taken out, and it was all a part of his story. See, Biggie, like many artists, sold his soul in order to have the world. Through his music, he served Lucifer.
And once again, with this sell your soul topic, he didn't sell his soul to Lucifer, the nigga that fell from the sky and became the nigga that was an angel. He fell from the sky, fell on earth, made earth his domain, his kingdom. He didn't sell his soul to that nigga. Biggie sold his soul to these niggas on earth that's controlled by that nigga. So it's like, it's not him. That's like Moneybag signing me, and I'm saying I signed to Yo Gotti. Nigga, that don't read like that, bruh. Like, it read like that, because it's like, all right, but it don't read like that. I'm signed to Moneybag, not Yo Gotti. I'm not going to Yo Gotti for my money problems. I'm going to Moneybag. You feel me? I'm signed under Moneybag. Moneybag is signed under Yo Gotti. Me and Yo Gotti have nothing to do with each other. This is Moneybag's decision. You feel me? When it comes to these Illuminati niggas, this is their decision to make the world horrible, whatever it is. That's not so-called Lucifer, like da-da-da-da. That's not that nigga, man. He ain't nowhere to be found. These is all these white niggas with all this power and money that want to influence other people to make it harder for the come up. That's it. They want to influence niggas to make it harder. Like, all right, we go influence these niggas with twerking, violence, everything, and then watch this. Once we influence them enough with enough violence and twerking, everybody in the world gonna want to pop out with a violent song and a twerk ass shake. What's going on right now? What they doing? Throwing out all this violent music, throwing out all this twerking music, this woman degrading music. You feel me? So what? So why? So why? So later on in the world, they could be like, all right, about 2 more years after. I give about 2 more years. They like on some. What is wrong with hip hop? Hip hop is not hip hop. It's all twerking and shaking ass. This the music executive. The music executives is not saying that right now. They getting money. They getting paid. They lay back. They on their ass. But as soon as that recession come, where hip hop isn't hip hop, these artists is fucking over the labels. You feel me? It's to the point where niggas like me gonna win. That's it, bro. I talk too much. I did a lot of fucking talking. I forgot where I was going, man. I'm not edited either. I promise you, I'm not edited. That's crazy.
Spreading destruction with every song. In Biggie's song Beef, he compares himself to Lucifer when he raps. Look at what that slick stuff brought you. A first-class ticket to Lucifer, real name Christopher. Biggie openly called himself Lucifer in his song. And on top of that, he had a whole satanic merch line before it was even cool, with 666 all over his clothing. Biggie can even be seen wearing the 666 merch. It is no coincidence Biggie's first debut album was called Ready to Die.
Kodak came out with an album when he first blew up. It was called Lil Big Pac or something. Lil Big Pac. With this same picture. Would that be an Illuminati ritual? That when Kodak first came up, I want to be like that nigga Biggie. Did Kodak get the same Illuminati ritual that Biggie got? Because he dropped that same album with the same cover. Because, you know, it's a repetitive cycle. Whatever Lil Uzi did to become at the top of the thing, I'm going to have to do that same shit. Put that tight ass shirt on. You feel me? And wear a skirt like Jeffrey. Like Young Thug in jail. And with a gun on my back. Like Jeffrey. Or with a skirt with an AK. I think that'll work. Skirt with an AK will work. Promise you. But if I want to be big like Lil Uzi, I'm going to need to get that Notorious B.I.G. deal. When I die, bitch, I want to go to hell. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? But I said some stupid shit in my music, though. I said, you make a deal with the devil, you get a scat pack. I made a deal with the devil. Gonna be turned up till I'm dead. This is kind of like to open niggas up. Like, I haven't made not one deal yet. This is just to open niggas up to, like, bro, at the end of the day, I'm at the bottom. Where them niggas at the bottom? I don't have nobody. 100%. When it come to, I got niggas that listen to my music. I got niggas that actually fuck with me for the personality for the nigga, bro. But it's like, once I sign that deal, all of a sudden niggas just start falling out the sky. Or all of a sudden, if I fuck with somebody that, if I associate myself with somebody that signed a deal, and then they're like trying to what is it called? They trying to coat me. They trying to coach me, or basically they trying to put the batter on a nigga. Like, yeah, we want you like this, da 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 da. Watch how everybody fall out the sky. Music industry is not the same, 100%. Music industry is not where y'all want to be. I chose this. 100%. I chose this.
This would be the only studio album Biggie would drop while alive, as shortly after his eventual death, Puffy dropped his second and last studio album, Life After Death. If you think this wasn't planned, think again. Biggie knew he was going to pass away. He rapped about it often, and like he said out of his own mouth, he was ready for it. The next rapper we're going to be talking about is D12's very own Proof. Back in the early 2000s, Proof was on top of the world as he was one of the popular rappers a part of Eminem's rap group called D12. In the early 2000s, Eminem was a massive superstar, and Proof, his old-time friend, was right along with him. By 2004, Eminem was on top of the music industry, dropping his fifth studio album, Encore. Encore topped the charts, and he was the biggest rapper in the world, selling millions of records first week. By 2005, everything changed. Eminem would take a step back from the limelight, and Proof would go back to Detroit, where he met his end. On April 11, 2006, Proof went out to a bar for a fun night out, not knowing that this would be his last night on Earth. Proof would arrive at a Detroit bar by the name of Triple C Club. While at the location, Proof decided to play pool with some of the guys at the bar. During the pool game, a disagreement occurred and a situation broke out between Proof and the guy he was playing against. Things got heated with Proof pulling out a piece and letting it go at the person he was arguing with. The situation would eventually spill outside where things got even worse, and Proof would be taken out by the bar's bouncer, who was brothers with the person Proof was arguing with. The bouncer pulled out his piece and let go at Proof, taking him out. This was a shocking loss to the hip-hop community, and once again, no one could have expected it. Well, at least no one but Eminem and Proof himself. See, just like Biggie, Proof foreshadowed his own death in at least 2 occasions. One of those times was in Eminem's Toy Soldier music video. The music video starts with a child version of Eminem and Proof looking into a book that's supposed to represent the book of their lives. In one,
Puff Daddy sacrificed Biggie, and Eminem sacrificed Proof. I'm a W content creator. You niggas need to subscribe.
Scene of the music video, we see a black car pull up to Proof, pull out a piece, and let go at Proof. By the end of the video, we see Eminem in the hospital as Proof lays in a hospital bed, passing away as Eminem stares. According to Eminem, Proof was playing the role of a former D12 member named Bugs, who passed away in 1999 before the group saw massive success. But strangely, Proof would meet a similar end just 2 years after this video. Another instance of Proof foreshadowing his own death was on his song called Kurt Cobain. In the opening lines of the song, Proof raps, "This is my last letter right here. F this world. Let's get the F out of here." He then proceeds to rap on the opening verse, "I put my soul through the ink.
I put my soul through the ink. Bless that pad with thoughts. Add my faults. Before I grow extinct. I put my soul through the ink. Bless pad with thoughts. Add my faults. Before I go extinct." None of this shit rhyme, actually.
Bless a pad with thoughts. Add my faults before I grow extinct. As you can see, in the very beginning of the song, Proof was telling the world this is his last letter to the world, stating that it's time to get out of here. He also then raps about blessing the pad with his soul before he goes extinct. Proof, just like Biggie, was telling us his ending was coming soon. He knew what was waiting for him. On the last verse of the song, Proof reveals why he had to pass away when he raps. "Sometimes I wish for my demise so I can kick it with Bugs. I wish it was real between us all. In the past, you should have seen us all, dog. I'd die for Eminem and save Haley. Brave maybe, but just let them tears roll off my grave, Shady." He also goes on to rap, "If we die to be rich, that makes me happy. And on another note, don't hate me, pappy." In these lyrics,
This shit is like some brotherly love shit. Like, sacrifice me, cuz I know them niggas want you to kill me. So I want you to kill me, man. That's what this shit, that's what it's reading like, really. Like, hurt my heart, man, to see niggas go like this. But that's what this really mean, though. that nigga Proof knew that Eminem was getting bigger. He was getting them contracts. He was informed. He was educated. You feel me? So he was like, if you got to do what you got to do, you can sacrifice me. Like Nicki Minaj sacrificed somebody. Her mama or something, or daddy, somebody. Who mama just died recently? Somebody mama just died on some weird shit. Not no mama, but I rebuke that in the name of Jesus about anybody mom. But it's just a whole lot of, like DaBaby, right? I was listening to DaBaby before he blew up. The same day DaBaby had a post go in the news about him shooting a nigga in Walmart, it's like I get him 2 months before he was the world's biggest rapper. DaBaby, you feel me? I knew that nigga before anybody. Not anybody, but I just knew his music. Like, it wasn't that fire until he shot that nigga in Walmart. He went MIA for like a good week or two. A good month, I'm going to say. And then, next thing, he the world's biggest rapper. He on every Migos song, Cardi B song, every radio playlist. So do you gotta kill a nigga in order to become big in this world? I feel like you have to kill somebody. I won't do it. But it's like, in order to become the top % of humans, you'll have to sacrifice somebody. It's like, but I said in my last video that souls is worthless. It's like, okay, getting rid of somebody, okay, you can do something with that. Yeah, you can get rid of somebody and that'll be, whoo, he don't know, or she don't know this or that about me no more. But a soul is like valueless. Like, what would I do with somebody's fucking soul? So I think it's a psychological thing.
Not only did Proof admit he knew his ending was coming, but he told us why he did it. The most important lines of this verse had to be when Proof said he would die for M and save Haley. Then not long after, he mentions that if he dies to be rich, that would make him happy. With these lyrics, Proof was letting us know that he was a ritual sacrifice. Even the cover art for the song shows Proof hugging a skeleton just 1 year before his passing. It seems that Eminem would have had to make a sacrifice for his continued success, which would have had to been Haley. But Proof sacrificed himself instead of Haley so that Eminem can continue his success. Proof took Haley's place so that Eminem didn't have to sacrifice Haley to be the superstar he is today. Eminem had to offer a loved one, and Proof was his closest and oldest friend. This is the reason Eminem fell back from music and also tried to end it all. He was depressed because his best friend took his daughter's place and was an offering. After Proof's passing, Eminem would eventually make...
Oh my God! Why would I have to... Oh my God. Damn it, man. I did not know. Man, I did not know. Drake got a son, though, so... You feel me? Listen, what's going through my brain is, right? They be like, hey, Wooda. They knock on me. They be like, hey, Wooda. I be like, who the fuck? Who that is at my door? Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, don't just knock on my door. I don't know, man. It's 7 in the morning. Don't be knocking on my door. 4 to 5 niggas in black come walking in like, yeah, Wooda. We want you, man. We seeing the type of potential you got in this world. We seeing what you can do. You can influence a mass of people. We got this deal. They gonna roll that bitch down like it's SpongeBob. That bitch gonna go way yonder. They gonna roll this deal down. I'm like, hey. What that is, gang? I'm black. I don't even know how to read, folk. You gonna have to sit here and read this whole thing with me, on me. Because guess what? If I miss any word, my nigga, I'm gonna make you read from the top. Now, let's see if I be signing anything before the end of that. Let's see if a nigga got that much patience for the nigga and he really want my soul that much to be irritated and frustrated the whole time he interacting with a nigga. He go about ready to want to kill a nigga. So it's like, I need to read that fine print 100% thoroughly. I need to know all my special abilities, nigga. I'm not like these niggas to be sacrificing peoples. But back to what I was doing. I did that whole little rant. But back to what I was saying, though. I have a child. You feel me? I'm not sacrificing my child, and that's on my life. I'm not sacrificing my child for no fame. So I opt out right now. I say fuck all y'all black niggas, man, and y'all come back to me when y'all ready to kill who I want y'all to. Nah, I'm saying get rid of. No, I quit. Let me stop playing. I rebuke that though. This is nothing but content, man. You feel me, nigga? This shit is crazy. I don't believe that a nigga black really pull up to us and be like, hey, I think we want your soul and we want your soul for whatever you want. I'm like, I want to be super duper healthy. I don't ever want to be sick again. I'm going to be broke as fuck. Super, super duper healthy. Never ever sick again. So it's like, no matter what I ask for, I won't be happy. If I ask for a whole lot of money, be like, I want a whole lot of money. I'm going to be sick as fuck. Pith and blood. You feel me? For my soul. Nothing is good. So let's continue the video.
A comeback, dropping his album Recovery. The next artist we're going to be talking about is the rapper Lil Peep. In the late 2010s,
I love old Pete with a red I ain't know what about to do my nigga Lil Peep, man. I ain't know that about to do my nigga Lil Peep. I ain't know that. I'm excited. Lil Bo Peep with a brand new G, with a off-white tee, bad look, switchblades, cocaine. Nobody wants to talk with me, but everyone wants to walk with me, and I've always been that kid. And I won't be if I live long enough. I think I'ma die now. I just think to myself, and I try not to cry too loud. I just wanna lay my head on your chest, so I'm close as it gets to your heart. We could fall apart, start over again. Nobody knows me, nobody knows one thing about me. Everyone doubts me. I just had to get that out. Man, my nigga Pete, man. You feel me? Nobody knows me. Everyone doubts me. Even a white nigga was going through this. You feel me? There is no discrimination when it comes to depression, mental illness. You feel me? Nothing. There is no discrimination. Everybody can go through something. Niggas with the most money. Peep had a whole credit card. His mom credit card. He could have spent anything, $10,000 max. Still depressed. I would be too. So, you feel me? Let's get straight to this, man. I'm happy. Some good content I actually want to watch, man. Let's get into this. I'm a whole ass clown.
Lil Peep was a new upcoming rapper dominating the newly birthed subgenre of hip-hop called emo rap. Peep had proven himself to be a potential superstar as his movement was growing rapidly.
I'm going to take over, man. I promise you, Peep. Eastside Water. I'm going to take over. Juice WRLD did it. X did it. Everybody in the fucking industry talk about their death before they die. Like, what is new? I follow Lil Peep, Juice, and X. That shit, I only follow 3 niggas, and they all dead. You feel me? I feel special.
Sadly, at the height of his career, Lil Peep would pass away on November 15, 2017, at the young age of 21 due to his addictions. The story goes, Lil Peep was on his tour bus somewhere in Arizona, hanging out with his entourage and a few others while waiting to perform. While on the bus, he would take something that led him to doze off. When they went to check on Lil Peep, he wasn't responsive. Lil Peep was gone at the young age of 21, right when his career was reaching new heights. Yet again, hip-hop fans were caught off guard when the 21-year-old passed away abruptly. No one could have predicted his passing. Well, no one except for Lil Peep, of course. Just like...
What this nigga just say? Did this nigga just say TikTok fans were caught off guard? Nigga, TikTok wasn't out, bro. You gonna make me mad and cut this video off. TikTok was not out when my nigga passed away, bro. Don't do that, bro. You gonna make me unsubscribe too with your dumb ass. Promise you.
Again, hip-hop fans were caught off when they went to check on Lil Peep. He wasn't responsive. Lil Peep was gone at the young age of 21, right when his career was reaching new heights. Yet again, hip-hop fans were caught off guard when the 21-year-old passed away abruptly. No one could have predicted his passing. Well, no one except for Lil Peep, of course. Just like Biggie and Proof, Lil Peep seemed to predict his own death not long before it happened. In 2017, Lil Peep dropped a song called Problems. Lil Peep would eventually record a music video for the song.
Sitting all the time in the background. You know I'm running all the time in the background. If that's the right song, you feel me? But rest up my nigga Pete, man.
Song that would go unreleased but was later posted on YouTube. In the music video, we see Lil Peep laying in a casket, eerily predicting what was soon to happen. It's not surprising that in this very song, Peep rapped about selling his soul. In the song, he raps, "Took a pill and we passed out. I made a deal with the devil." He also raps in the hook.
Honestly, if I could be honest with my I'm gonna be honest as hell. This is my platform, you feel me? I don't care if I got 2 niggas on this platform that watch me. To be honest, my whole rap life, my whole inspiration, my whole everything, my whole when it come to being different, when it come to just not being accepted, I looked at this nigga for advice. This white nigga right here, I looked at that nigga for advice when it come to being a white nigga with face tats. That is crazy. So think about it. Me just being a black nigga, moving from school to school to school. Of course my friends not gonna move around with me. So I don't have consistent friends. Moving from school to school to school, it's like, what do you have to keep on finding out ways to get accepted and shit like that? It is what it is. So what I have did was, how about I just never not want to be accepted? Like, it is what it is. And I just floated into the lane I'm supposed to been in. And this nigga type of genre was that shit, bro. This shit was the shit that touched the nigga soul. That made a nigga feel like fuck everybody. But that's just between me and my platform, you feel me? If y'all ain't know here, y'all ain't gonna know this information. But you feel me? It ain't about a nigga. It's just what was in my face to show me some proof of living beyond what I was living. Like, I wanted to live more. So it's like, if you niggas ain't understanding, you need to find a whole nother platform. So you feel me? This video might be long, it might not, I don't know. If they got another bullshit rapper, I'm about to go.
Hook, take what the devil offers. I got no.
Hello. Mac Miller. X. And ooh, they got all the good niggas.
Nothing to lose. It's obvious Peep knew what was soon to come, as he paid the ultimate price for his fame and fortune, just like the next artist we're going to be talking about, Mac Miller. Back in the early 2010s, Mac Miller was on top of the music industry, dropping several massive hit songs that solidified his name. He was a star with a dedicated fan base that showed outrageous support for him. On September 7, 2018, Mac Miller's personal assistant walked into Miller's residence and found him unresponsive on the ground. He quickly called 911 and tried performing CPR on Miller, but it was too late. A hip-hop star with a promising career was gone, leaving his family and fans devastated. The coroner's report stated his passing was accidental as he had taken laced substances. The news reported that a dealer friend of Miller's sold him those substances that caused all of this. The world was once again shocked.
And this was a year after another year. Peep died in 2017. Mac Miller died in 2018. X died in 2018. Juice died in 2019. Jetty Younger died in 2021. Who died in 2020? I hope nobody died. Who died in 2020? Who died? Ain't nobody died. Ain't nobody died. Ain't nobody died. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I don't know who died. That's good. That is good, motherfucker.
As no one was expecting the young rapper to pass away so unexpectedly.
X died in 2018. All right. My brain hurt.
Once again, no one except for Mac Miller. Just like the rest of the names in this video, Mac Miller seemed to also foreshadow his own passing. In his video for his song Self-Care, released just 2 months before his passing, he depicted himself in a casket. With the look alone on his face, you can see he looked defeated. He was showing himself literally buried under dirt in a casket. Mac Miller was foreshadowing what was soon to happen just 2 months later. We can find further proof of this in Mac Miller's lyrics to Self-Care. In the song, he raps, "While climbing over that wall, I remember it all. I swear the heights were too tall, so like September I fall. Down below, now I know that medicine be on call. It's feeling like you're hot enough to melt." In these lyrics, Mac Miller clearly foreshadows his passing in September. He literally said, "Like September I fall." He also predicted it would be substance related, as he rapped to keep the medicine on call. This music video shows Mac Miller in a casket while he raps about September being his fall. Mac Miller, like the rest of the artists in this video, paid the ultimate price for his fame. He took the Masonic oath. Mac Miller was a Freemason and a member of the Kabbalah, just like we saw with Ashton Kutcher. He was a viral rapper who went big, and I believe he was initiated by the time he made his second studio album, watching movies with the sound off. The cover for the album reveals a lot and shows Miller's initiation. The album cover shows Miller sitting without any clothes by a table with an apple sitting on it. On the right corner, you can see a fallen angel coming down. This cover art reveals so much. The red representing sacrifice, the apple representing the forbidden fruit, and the fallen angel representing Lucifer, offering Mac Miller enlightenment. Just like Adam and Eve ate the fruit, Mac is representing the moment Adam disobeyed God. By this point, Mac Miller had taken the oath, and on this album, Mac Miller released a song called Star Room, where he raps some very revealing lyrics that confirms he was a Masonic puppet. In the song he raps, "Won't give an F about tomorrow if I die today. I'll greet the devil with a smiling face."
Won't give a fuck about tomorrow if I die today. I agree. Who won't? You feel me? You niggas is just like on some, oh my God, I'm just so defeated in my life. I didn't win because I didn't listen to them people, them teachers in school. And then, like, you feel me? You niggas just gonna be bots forever. I'm not saying nothing about this is good, so.
That God fellow may reside in space. As time's a-wasting, I'm freebasing with Freemasons. In these lyrics, not only does Mac Miller admit he knew he would pass, but he also admits that he would meet a burning end. He also goes on to state that he'd be freebasing with Freemasons, confirming he took the Masonic oath. We also know he was a member of the Kabbalah because of what he called his fourth studio album. Mac Miller dedicated his fourth studio album to the Kabbalah, naming it the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is a part of the fundamentals of the Kabbalah. It represents the feminine side of God which they worship. Fun fact, Ariana Grande is also a part of the Kabbalah, as she wears the red string to show her alliance. Her song God is a Woman is actually about the Kabbalah. It's obvious Miller knew his end was coming because he took the oath and sold his soul to have the world. The next artist we're going to be talking about is XXXTentacion. In 2018, X was one of the biggest stars in hip-hop, gaining an overnight cult following in 2017 after his massive hit song Look At Me took off. A song that X had released 2 years earlier had changed his life forever and made him a star. X would sadly not get to see what heights his career would eventually reach, as it would be cut short. On June 18, 2018, X would pass away after being ambushed while driving his BMW i8, leaving a Deerfield Beach motorcycle dealership. Men in a black truck blocked his vehicle in, jumped out, grabbed his Louis bag containing $50,000 in cash, and then took him out. The world was shocked to find out the young star had been taken out right at the height of his career. No one, absolutely no one was expecting this to happen. Well, once again, no one except for X himself. X, just like the rest of the artists in this video, predicted his death many times right before it happened. X used to always talk about his death during Instagram live streams. He even mentioned that Drake would take him out on a live stream with academics and also on his Instagram page. But nothing was more clear of an example of foreshadowing than his Sad music video. The Sad music video was the last music video X shot before he passed, and it came out just 10 days after he passed away. Sad is one of the most...
Honestly, this video looked like he was gonna die. It looked like he was gonna die. You feel me? And that's what's so crazy and sad about it. It looked like my nigga was gonna die. Cause it's like, it took him so long to drop, and it's like, he's just so mainstream now. He ain't the same original nigga. He can't even talk the way he want to talk. So it's like, X, if you were still alive, would you even want to be alive, bro? You feel me? Would it be having on points, man? You niggas gotta hear me. I don't even think X will want to be alive. Niggas gonna be like, oh, what are you ordering? No, I don't want to hear it. That nigga X would not want to be alive. Cause it's like, the shit that he was talking, constant, the grade, just beat him down so much. Niggas don't like the truth. I said that in my last video. And X was one of them niggas that was gonna let niggas know that the truth is real. But was he able to speak his tongue? No. So I don't think he would have wanted to be alive anyway. So that man's resting in peace. 100%. Here we go. There we go. Shut that nigga up.
Eerie music videos out of all of the ones we spoke about today, as it shows X visiting his own funeral. The music video shows X walking up to his own body as he stares at himself before he's grabbed by the version of himself in the casket. In the video, they also seem to show X talking to some sort of reaper or demon dressed in a black hooded cloak. It's obvious that when X made this video, he knew his end was close by. He was literally recording a video with him attending his own funeral, a video that they waited to release after X passed away. In X's recent documentary, it was also revealed that X predicted his own passing out of his own mouth, as he told Ghazi, the owner of Empire Records, he wouldn't make it to the age of 21.
And we were sitting down eating.
I'm gonna make it to the age of 21, but you niggas don't fuck with me, man. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't care. You niggas ain't. Hey. It's to the point where like this, right? I'm gonna say this right now, and you niggas gonna hate this so much. I'm gonna be so great to the point where I'm gonna turn 21. And I'm gonna give up. Once I reach that peak, I'm gonna give up. You niggas do not care about a real nigga like me. You hear niggas like this talking crazy. X said he wasn't gonna make it to 21. Who talking like that, man? Are y'all gonna get that nigga 10 million? Let me talk like that the fuck. I ain't gonna make it to tomorrow. Give me 100 million, nigga. I'm not gonna make it tomorrow. Give me 100 million. On phone, it hit different when you're not gonna make it tomorrow. It hit different. I'm about to be a star. Give me 100 million. I need 100 million, nigga. I'm not gonna make it tomorrow. If that's all I gotta say to get a rap deal, nigga. Nigga went out there with 50 bands in his purse. His man purse, his merce. Nigga went out there with 50 bands in his man purse. And expected not to get touched. I don't like walking outside with $200 in my pocket, nigga. Like, come on now. But a nigga like me won't ever make it. I won't ever be nothing. You feel me? I won't ever.
And he was from the chopsticks.
The world don't like me. I don't like the world. I won't ever be nothing. You feel me? Once I get my money, I'm going to go on the island and say fuck everybody in the world because the world don't like me. They like niggas like this. And I'm going to let y'all have niggas like that. And just keep missing out. You feel me? Like niggas like me, okay, yeah, I enjoy this life shit. But guess what? The world make me hate it. So, people, I'm talking about people and humans and shit. Y'all make me hate it. So it's like, it is what it is. If you niggas don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with y'all 100%. And it is what it is. And that's the truth. Right there. I'm gonna let this shit play out.
And we were just sitting there, and we started talking about kids. And he was like, you're gonna be a great dad. So you're gonna be a great dad too someday, bro. He said, no, I'm not. So what do you mean? And he just looked me dead in the eye and he's like, I'm not gonna make it past 21.
As you heard for yourself, Ghazi stated that X knew he wouldn't pass the age of 21. I believe this all goes back to X paying the ultimate price for his fame. See, X, like the rest of the artists in this video, openly admitted to selling his soul to have the world. X was the most open when it comes to it, as he even had a whole song about talking to the devil. X dropped his song, I Spoke to the Devil in Miami, just 1 year before he became a superstar. In the song, he rapped, led by your leopard, often gave his perception as a handle of a weapon, took a bite of your apple, give me all you can offer. Now I'm trapped in a changing maze, setting my soul ablaze. Couldn't control the pace, where's this going? Heartless is recklessness. With these lyrics, we can see that X chose to sell his soul, and he even references the biblical forbidden fruit. He proclaims that he took a bite out.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you niggas right now. X didn't sell his soul when he made this song. The soul selling came to him. He did not sell his soul when he made that song. I can make that same song right now. I can make that same song right now. I have tested it in the past, and I can make that same song now. I can make that same song. Not saying that I could be him or I'm jealous or anything. I'm just saying I can make that same song, and you niggas go think I sold my soul. So it's like, it's gonna get even worse when they go up the hill. I could get off this computer right now and act like I'm talking to every fucking dead nigga in the world in my next song I'm about to make. You feel me? Like, I can literally act like that.
Out of the apple, which represents he willingly took Lucifer's side. The apple is symbolic for the forbidden fruit, and it represents selling your soul and aligning yourself with Lucifer. Even though in the Bible it doesn't say the forbidden fruit was an apple is often used to reference the forbidden fruit. X admitted he willingly ate from the apple because he wanted all the devil can offer him. This is as open as day as it gets. The title of the song was enough confirmation for me, but the lyrics just paint a vivid picture of what X put himself through for fame. X also talked about being trapped in a maze, meaning that he is trapped in his deal with no easy escape. He even mentioned setting his soul ablaze, again indicating his fall from grace. It's clear that X knew he paid a devastating price for his fame and fortune, but he chose this as, in his own words, he wanted all the devil can offer him. He continues the song by rapping, off the map, my lord, I spoke to a Baphomet. He said he would save me if I gave him one thing he needed. What is this thing I pleaded? Boy, it's the